going to pause immediately as I was listening to a song. I do that. Anyways, hello. Heidi ho. Friends. And not friends and acquaintances, whatever you want to call yourselves. My name is Madeline. This is my tarot channel. I also do other things online. I just, this is like my virtual, like, diary, I guess, or like my virtual, like, self-check-in, I guess. So if it resonates with you, feel free to take it. It usually is just me kind of spouting off at the mouth, kind of, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, so let's start with the oracle. The star came out. The Three of Swords reversed. Okay. Definitely something about, like, new interests, new hobbies, new desires, new attractions, new connections. New love, even. Okay, let's see who this new love is for. We do have this Libra new moon coming up. Tell me about this new connection. I want to know about the new connection. Tell me about this new connection. You might not know a lot about this person yet. I would assume you only know their sun sign. You have loneliness. This person could spend a lot of time alone. 7th house. That tells me that there's a sense or like an ability for longevity. Infidelity. This person could be known to have a wandering eye in relationships. Especially when they start to feel isolated or lonely, or a sense of, like, when they kind of feel like their partner forgets about them, or like their partner starts to have better things to do, there could be a sense of infidelity. Okay, so, or this person could just be the kind of person that, according to the Christian Holy Bible, would probably have both of their eyes gouged out at this point. This person could be into, like, cheating, or this person could be into extramarital affairs, or into, and there's almost like a vibe, a little bit of desire for conflict, I want to say. Like, this person, it's almost like they like it. And I don't think it's because they want to hurt you. I think it's literally just because they kind of might be like a low-key, a little bit of like a dirt bag. I do feel like their love is pretty genuine, but there is this sense of variety is the spice of life. Variety is... It's almost like if you tell this person what to do, if you put a restriction on this person, they're going to break that restriction. So try not to put restrictions on this person, especially, but try to remain open in the relationship a little bit. Like, don't cling. Just admire them. Be open to experiencing a lot of different things in life. We have Pisces. This person could be like a dreamy, we have Venus. Venus is exalted in Pisces. Cherish, enjoy, charm, art, beauty, and charm, art, and beauty are the way to. Your dreams, the idealization of, be a part of something overwhelming. So you could maybe idolize this person a little bit, or like idealization, not idolize, idealization. So you could be kind of, you could be fantasizing about this person, or like you're thinking about them. Just so long as it doesn't come to the detriment of yourself, okay? I feel like this person would be pretty experimental. There could be a sense of like, I know this might sound sexist or something, but there could be like a sense of, as the woman, you might not be like, he might not like give you as much freedom as he would expect for himself. Meaning he could expect the ability to kind of like go out and do what he wants to do, but you would be expected to remain kind of like loyal, especially when it comes to other men. If you're a woman watching this, if you're a man, there could be a situation where you are kind of expecting somewhat of a double standard, where you still want to be able to experience other women, but you're not okay with the girl, especially if it's like your main person seeing other men, if that makes any sense. And it is different. It is different. As a woman, I feel like it is different. I feel like it is different. I do feel like it is different. Just because, I mean, I guess that the guy could get another girl pregnant, but that's, I don't know, it's just different. It's just different than it would be like if a girl were to have like multiple men, especially like physically fucking. I'm not talking about like in a, I don't know why this is coming out, because we have the 7th house. The 2nd house came out as well. On the bottom, what's on the bottom here? Nothing. Let's get a demon card. We have the 3 of Wands, ingratitude, Vasago, or Sitale, the creation of all things, or ingratitude. This person could be kind of like up in their head a little bit, or they could get like kind of like, I don't know, I want to say there's like a sense, not grandiose, that's not the right word either. This person, it's kind of giving me like somebody that's kind of not necessarily an alpha male, but like they're definitely in the energy of like, they're not going to let you be below them in life, right? They're not going to let you go below them. This person's going to stay kind of on the root of things. All right. Or it could be the other way around. This person might have like experienced their life a lot as maybe the bottom person, but I feel like there's something about the relationship that you feel with this person where it's almost like you want to take them and put them on top. Because if we think like the Scarlet, I'm sorry, I've been having a lot of like Scarlet Woman and like Beast type references coming through a lot lately, where it's like maybe this person was really used to kind of being on the bottom, being the beast, maybe kind of always being the one that was having to glorify the person above them. And then the Scarlet Woman could definitely be seen as somebody that's infidelity in some ways. It have some sort of infidelity because of the multifacetedness of the beast. The beast could literally represent more than one person. I feel like this person, though, there's something about, like, that dynamic that doesn't turn them on. I feel like it's like a woman that wants to put themselves below you. And wants to, like, put you on top as the man. This man. They want to put you on the top of things. They want to glorify you and, like, make you feel better as a man. They want to make you feel handsome, or like they want to make you feel beautiful. They want to be the one to adore you in a way. The Knight of Wands. That's what I feel. I don't know. It could be kind of weird. Be careful in that kind of dynamic, just so that you're not feeling bad. I want to know, what is the third party here? There could be even more than one third party. This person could have multiple people they're seeing. Oh, that looked like a good one. The Empress. I almost want to say, like, the women that this person is used to in their life, if we're talking about a man, the woman that this person is used to in their life is kind of, I don't want to say snobby, but it's almost kind of like they have everything on a silver platter already. I feel like the more humble that you show up to this person, the more humble and just the more genuine that you show up to this person, the more likely that it will create something more special, not necessarily based on luxury or based on money or based on things like that. But I feel like there will be a real connection where, now don't get me wrong, the person is still coming out as a Knight of Wands, but you're also coming out as an Empress. So the Knight of Wands to get an opportunity with an Empress. You can also be dealing with an Aries. We have the Empress, which is Taurus or Libra or Pisces. The Knight of Wands can be seen as Sagittarius, late Scorpio energy. I don't know if I needed another one, but yeah, I feel like you're gonna approach this person, or the way that you, I don't know, it's kind of giving, like, have you ever, the Knight of Wands can maybe be seen as somebody that has like a harder exterior, a more, I wouldn't say like maybe a bad boy, or like something where like people might like present themselves to come across as like wearing this really like, you can't affect me emotionally because you're hard, so I'm hard. Like, you're hardcore, or like, so like this person doesn't necessarily, but this person doesn't understand that beneath that hardcoreness is actually a very, I don't want to say delicate, because that's not the right word, but it's very, I don't want to say, it's reminding me of poetry, honestly. This person could be kind of like deep philosophically, or like kind of, they really think about things pretty deeply. And I feel like due to that amount of really thinking things through, this person could be kind of poetic, I think, a little bit. I feel like if you don't approach this person with what they're used to, right? Show up with something different, right? This person is not necessarily interested in like a fire woman. They want somebody that can kind of tame their fire, or that can give them something different. This person wants to be nurtured or cared for. They want balance and they want cooperation. They also don't want to feel lonely. They don't want to feel lonely when they're around you. But they also probably don't want you to like smother them or cling to them too tightly. But this person definitely does have, I feel like this person does have staying power. The Ace of Cups is here. There will be a sense of rejuvenation in both your life and their life. Okay, if you've been with this person for a long time, because we do have the 7th house as well, could definitely talk about a sense of emotional understanding. Okay, there could have been something coming out. Okay, let's get some cards. The Fool came out. That's the most powerful card in all the tarot. The Fool. Wow, that's interesting. There's a lot of potential with this person, with this connection. A lot of potential. I feel like you feel the potential, but they also feel the potential as well. This person, I feel like you both could potentially be kind of isolated, or you like your isolation. Like you like the feeling of being alone, but then when you are with someone, when you choose that you want to come together with someone, you don't want to feel alone necessarily in their presence, but at the same time you do. This person doesn't want to have to compromise their solitude to pursue you. Knight of Wands came out again. This person is very confident, and they have the ability to, and they're really powerful. They're very powerful. They could even be kind of protected. They could put up like, they could have kind of high walls, or they've built a sort of strong foundation for themselves that's brought them a lot of power throughout their life. I don't feel like this card was supposed to flip over for some reason. It's right here. It's the Two of Wands. I feel, I'm going to take it out. No, I'm going to leave it in. Mars and Aries, this person is going to be very much so in charge, right? This person's not going to, if we're talking about like the man, they're not going to be very submissive. I feel like they're going to be the one that has the control, or like the final say-so in something. They're very decisive. The Page of Wands. This person will make you feel giddy. They'll make you feel giddy. We have Virgo energy with the Hermit. The Hermit. This person is very much so not afraid to be the first to do something. This person is very original. They could have issues with following through, seeing something all the way to the end of something, or this person's very much so like the person that kind of gets the ball rolling in things. They initiate. They initiate. They're very much so initiators. Very strong in energy. But don't forget that they also are very guarded, especially when it comes to their friends, their romantic, like their wives or their siblings, their family. They're very powerfully protected in that sense. So don't come around them and think that you're going to be able to like pull a fast one on them. Don't try to do that. This person, I feel like they kind of have like a cool boy or like a kind of just like a chill exterior, but there is this, and they're very aware of this as well, this need or desire or ability to fight, to remain in whatever sort of power or status that they've built for themselves. They're very strong when it comes to their routines. They are able to build a really strong routine. They might have really good stage presence as well. The Magician following the Fool. So in the first house we have the Fool, and in the 7th house we have the Magician. Whoa. One person could very much so be on a higher level than this person. Definitely on a higher level. They know more. They've advanced, but they see where you're at and where your mind is at and where you're coming from, and like the root or the reason behind the things that you do. They understand it, and I feel like they see a lot of similarities in you as themselves, but there's also a lot of differences. It's almost like exact opposites, but the opposites will always attract. And you can almost see the inverted sort of method to their madness. The Star. We have the 8 of Cups and then the Star. Death in reversed. This person... okay then. Wow. Mars and Scorpio. Last one. The Queen of Swords. This second line here, the 7th house, is giving very, like with the universal hexagram coming out, that's definitely giving me like a sign that this line here is from Crowley. Right? He wants me to focus on this line here. Okay, because this line is going to represent who I am, but also who you are. Or maybe you're the top line. I'm not sure. Take it how it resonates. So I'm going to read this from 1st to 6th. But I'm talking about the person that we were inquiring about. Maybe the way that they'll see you, or the way that you are in this relationship. Because, well, you both come out kind of equally matched. One of you is very much so the Easterner, and one of you is very much so the Westerner. This person could be very, I don't know, like, I want to say Pisces through Virgo dominant. While the other person, or I'm sorry, it would be Pisces through Leo dominant. While the other person, or no, that's not right. It's giving me Aries through Libra, and then we have like Libra here on the bottom. Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. But we might go, no, that's how it would be. And then here we have, I don't know, don't listen to me. It doesn't make any sense. Getting too technical with the zodiac signs, that's not what it's about. Saturn and Pisces can talk about the Magician. So we have the Magician. This is somebody that bends the universe at his will. Somebody that has the power. It's his birthright, right? He walks the line. He is not in this world, and he is not of this world, but he is also in this world, and he is also of this world. I guess that's more so like the Temperance card, but that's what that was giving me a little bit, right? This person has the ability to manifest their biggest hopes and desires. So that could be you. That's why this person is manifesting you. They like your presence, and your presence helps and aids them in something. They want to pour out. They want to give you this energy that you have maybe felt a lack in. With this Saturn and Pisces can talk about a gap or something that's missing that we decide that we want to go and figure out how we can fill those voids or fill those spaces where we're feeling not emotionally fulfilled. This person has those 2 cups, this star energy. So this could just be a friend. I really do like the sextile aspects. If we look at the 4 sextiles here, we have the Fool, and then we have Power, and then we have the Hermit. And then we have the Magician. Oh, and then technically it's Death in reverse. This person isn't going to want to get rid of you. No, they're going to want to keep you around. They're going to, I want to say they might even treasure you a little bit. I don't know, they like you. There's Mars and Scorpio here. A lot of sexual passion here, but not necessarily in an ending kind of way. Meaning that, no. The Star card is in the 8th house. Ooh, this person could, like, definitely rejuvenate you sexually, but not in a way that makes you feel depleted and dead, but in a way that makes you feel full and refreshed and renewed, which could be a change of pace to what you're maybe used to, right? This person, there's a lot of chemistry. The Queen of Swords came out at the end. Now, don't for one moment believe that this person will not we end it with the Queen of Swords. And you can see she has this man's head and it's chopped off in her hand. I don't know why that's like that. Give me one more. When she misses her bite, she breaks her jaw. Meaning that when she speaks cruelly, or when she judges you, when she criticizes you, when she makes a judgment about you, especially if you're acting a fool with the Knight of Wands and the Fool, you're probably going to act a fool a couple times. But when she makes a judgment about you that's not true, when she misses her bite, she breaks her jaw. Meaning that if she were to be judgmental towards you, in a way that's not truly representing who you are, how you are, it will not only affect you, but it will also affect her. Right? Oh, maybe that's the Queen of Wands that it's like that. Regardless, I said what I said. So, I don't know if that was helpful for you. What a weird reading. How long is this? 27 minutes. Okay. Cool. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go now. My hair's looking very white. Guided like a thief in the night. Damn. Okay, let's see. Look to the sky. My job is to solve problems. I need problems. Okay. Energy vampires lurking. Like, subscribe, or share. Get the fuck out. I say this, stand beside that. I'm not so much a vampire. I can be vampiric, but whenever I do take someone else's energy, because I know how to drain someone and deplete someone of their energy, I definitely could do that. Which it's never the way to do that, because you give what you get. So if you're able to give energy, you'll always get that energy back in return. That's just the way it goes. We have house. So there could be people in your house. We have Runaway by Del Shannon. I'm walking in the rain, tears are falling, and I can feel the pain. Wishing you were here by me to end this misery. Free love, bitch. Cash of the future. I don't feel like this person is not going to be like, this is not somebody that will pay you or will expect payment from you. This is somebody that is very just genuinely interested in liking you. This person has a genuine interest in you. We have Purva Ashada. This is the beginning of Capricorn in Western astrology, 7 to 11 degrees in Capricorn to 2030 Capricorn. Sagittarius, it's 1320 to 2640. The power to invigorate, energizing toward greater empowerment. The Hunter, success for attaining your goals. Al-Nam. Okay, and it's the Elephant Tusk. a fan, or it is the invincible star. I think my mother has her moon in this nakshatra. And then she has her sun in Uttara Nakshatra. She's a double Sag in Vedic astrology. I don't mean my moon, I mean like my literal, the woman that gave birth to me. Melinda? Don't say that. Okay, sorry. Jupiter provides a vision of what might be. This is spiritual mastery and evolution. We also have purification. Betrayal is on the back of that. I don't know. I get a sense of like, I don't know. You know, like when you have sex with someone and it's like afterwards, it's just like, whoa. Like, cloud 9 maybe? This person could be a little bit jaded. So be careful with that. Alright. The Hebrew letter Bet came out, which is to build or to make. Insight among family, seed, heir, blessing, son, and sanctification. House. Bet. Guided like a thief in the night. Alright. I hope you guys liked this reading. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. If you're not a pussy ass, it's okay. You don't have to like it because it's not really for you. Because it was actually kind of... Could you tell I was specifically reading about someone? Oh, I was reading about someone. Sorry. Had to. Gotta go. Bye.